So this is Spackle. She's a 5-star Quantum Harmony character. And if you're a free-to-play player, pick her. But you may be asking, why?
Huh?
Well, let's talk about it. So version 4.0 is here and is probably the most highly anticipated update for Honkai Star Rail. One of the best new updates in the game for free-to-play players here, and that is the free 5-star Selector. It lets you pick one of these 5-star characters for free, and I mean it, it is free, but for a limited time only. Out of all the characters you can pick, you should pick Spackle because she became more valuable than ever before. In version 4.0, her kit has new buff, so for Black Swan, but that's a story for another time. She can now recover more skill points up to now 6 skill points when she uses her ultimate. Her skill provides crit damage buff and action advance for your main DPS and the team, and the buff will extend the duration of crit damage buff for 2 turns. Whenever her allies uses the skill point, Spackle gains 1 stack of Figment, with each stack increase the damage taken by all enemies by 4%. And this effect lasts for 2 turns and can stack up to 3 turns. Spackle will also be available during the second half of version 4.0 when a rerun banner starts next month. So if you save enough Stellar Jades then and able to pull her, her Eidolon 1, once unlocked, increases allies attack by 40% without any condition. And she gains 50% speed buff for 2 turns. So Spackle can provide more crit damage buff for your main DPS, and it will last a lot longer than before. She gains 13 stack that allows to increase the damage taken by all enemies by a little bit more percentage, and this effect lasts for 2 turns. And she gains a little bit of a speed buff and increases ally attack by 40% once her first Eidolon unlock. And now she can also recover more skill points, especially for main DPS that relies heavily on their skill to do heavy damage to the enemies. So yeah, Spackle is very valuable, and what's even more is that in this version 4.0 introduces a new playable path called the Elysian. And the Elysian has 2 new characters, Yunguang and Spoxy. And Spackle is going to be very useful, especially for Spoxy. And I know that these 2 characters kind of look the same, but they're apparently different. I don't know why. You just have to play for the story when you reach there. But Spoxy is Fire Elysian DPS character. And Spackle is going to be very helpful for Spoxy, especially Spoxy relies a lot on her skill. So she'll be using her skill point quite often, and you will need someone to recover skill points faster, so you can take advantage of a Spoxy kit and her use of skills a lot in the battle. But what do you guys think? Are you planning to pull for Spackle, or are you skipping her? Let me know your thoughts in the comment below. And if you enjoyed watching this guide video, please consider giving it a like, click the subscribe button if you haven't yet, and check my last Honkai Star Rail guide video on the screen right now, where I share my tips and tricks to start Honkai Star Rail in the year 2026. I know we're kind of already in the second month of the year as I'm recording this video, but please consider checking it out, or check my other video down in the video description below. Check my social as well, they're also down in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, but don't forget, don't poo for the meta, poo for the waifu.